everybody and welcome back to a new video. Today I am going to show you some more DIYs, but this time it's going to be paper / cardboard DIYs. Some of you asked if I could show you some paper or cardboard DIYs, so I'm here giving it to you. These are a bit more simpler, but still really fun. Some are good for room decor, some are good as gifts or just to make when you're bored. So let's just get started. Of course, I will link them all down in the description for you so you can check them out as well. We're going to start with a very simple but very fun one. The video is quite long for what they're doing, but basically they just make a cutout of like the light switch thing. Then they draw on it and it looks really fun around your light switch, so it's not just plain white. And I think it's actually such a fun idea just to give it a bit more color and spice to it. This next one, don't look if your books are very precious to you, but this person's using some old book that they don't use anymore. You can get like a cheap book from a thrift store for like $1 or so, and you can use that to make this DIY. But I thought it was really fun as room decor, and you don't even have to use a book if you don't want to. You can use the paper or something, the newspaper, but I thought it was really fun. This next one's good as a gift, but it doesn't have to be. I think you could also definitely use this as room decor, which is also very vintage looking because they're making an old love letter style thing, and I think it looks so cool. It looks so vintage, but it's very creative and I think it looks really good. It's fun to give as a gift to someone. It doesn't have to be like a boyfriend or girlfriend. It could also just be your best friend or something. I think they would also really love to get this, and it's just adorable. Then this next one's also good for room decor. It's actually very simple and so easy if you think about it. A lot of people like to buy vines for their room because it looks aesthetic, but you can simply make them yourself and it's very easy. You don't need a lot for it and you don't need to spend a lot of money for it, which is always great. This one's really smart. This next one I also liked a lot. Now you can go a lot of ways with this. This person like uses lipstick and makes like these kisses on top of it, but you can also draw something. But just the idea in general, and it kind of looks like a Polaroid. I thought it was going to be a Polaroid at first, but it doesn't turn out to be. But I think it looks really funny. You can make this any size you want with any song, whatever you like. But it's a good idea. This next one's kind of because Halloween is coming up, but it doesn't have to be Halloween themed. You could also make different stickers, but just stickers in general is really fun to make, and you can use it for scrapbooking or gifts or for on the wall. Maybe even you could easily put them on the wall. So you can go so many ways with this and use it for so many things, but just making your own stickers is really fun. Now this next one doesn't show a lot. It's basically just how they're hanging something up on the wall, and this is definitely a very good idea, but I just wanted to put the idea out there that you can just make your own wall decor by painting or drawing, and it can turn out so fun. And I also use these little sticky things to put stuff on the wall, and it's really great. But look at this. I mean, this person's obviously very good at painting, but you could also just print something out and hang it up on the wall. I did that as well. It can turn out really well that way, so you should definitely give that a try. Now this next one's also actually gift DIY, but you could also like make it for yourself or something. If you could just look up online crossword puzzles or something. Is this even a crossword? No, I don't know, but like this type of puzzle, you can look them up online, draw them for yourself. I don't know, you can also make it as a gift, which I think is also really fun. You get the idea, right? This next one, again, with the very vintage looking paper, where they like make the paper brown, and I think that looks so cool. It's so vintage, and this person went a little bit rough with like the text and everything, but still you can do this in so many different ways. You could also make it a little bit more elegant, draw something on it instead of writing something on it, but I thought it was very smart. And if you're looking for room decor, this is a fun way to do it. Now this next one's technically not really paper, but then again it is kind of. But they're using these cards, and I just thought it turned out so cool, and technically it's kind of paper, so I thought, you know, I'm just gonna put it in here because why not? Might have a deck laying around somewhere, so I just thought I'd put it in here. Now this next one's also very creative. I don't know if this is kind of like a band or a musician or something like that, but just in general I thought it was very fun, and it's a great way to decorate your room again. But you can also use this in different ways. You could also just still do it just because you're bored or as a gift, as a poster, but I thought it looked good and it was a fun idea, so there you go. Okay, also this next one technically maybe not really paper, but it is toilet paper, and who doesn't have toilet paper? I just thought this was really smart. I've never seen something like this before. They just like get a lot of toilet paper, make it wet, and then they color it, and they like make art with it. And I just thought it was so funny. Like, I never really thought of doing this. You could just do this with friends as a nice activity, or for room decor, or as a gift. I just thought it was smart. I've never seen something like this before, and it turns out actually pretty good. Now this one's kind of some type of compilation thing with different ideas, but this all seemed like so much fun to make. And maybe you know how to make this, or maybe you can look up a video on YouTube or something, but I just wanted to share this with you because this is adorable. They all look so cute. Okay, this one is actually originally from this art person, just so you know, but they're making a vending machine. So this one's with cardboard and paper, but I really like this idea, and it could be as a gift, but you could also just make it for yourself. It would be cute as room decor. I love DIYs. This next one's also a very good idea, especially if you have like notebooks or journals and stuff. If you go to school or something, then this is a good idea for you. So for this one, you only need paper and maybe to be able to like draw or paint, but you don't have to. You could also make it with like colored paper. That would also be really fun if you're not very good at drawing. But this is very handy if you like have a lot of notebooks or something, or if you don't have space enough in your notebook. It's very smart and very handy to have. This next one again uses books that they don't read anymore, but again, you can get really cheap books from a thrift store, or you could use a newspaper or something like that. You could even write stuff on a blank page and use that for this. But I thought it was smart, and it's so incredibly simple and easy, but still cute room decor. So I thought this was such a good idea. This next one shows two very creative DIYs. The first one with the drawer with, again, what it looks like pages from a book. I'm gonna say it again. You can also use newspapers, pictures that you printed out, whatever. Just the idea is very smart. And this one with colored paper to print out. And you can, again, go so many ways with this. You can print literally anything with colored paper. Use it as room decor for your wall or something like that. I just never really thought of this. Okay, this one's not the most interesting one, but it's just to put the idea out there that you can literally make anything with paper as decor, as something to decorate your gift with, whatever. I just thought I'd share it with you. Okay, this one's a little bit more complicated, but really fun as a gift, or maybe just even for yourself, because you're bored or you would just really like to make this. But I thought this looked really great. So they are using a lot of photos, which I think you'll have to print out. You could also draw stuff inside, whatever you would like, but I just thought this looked really good, and especially as a gift, it's amazing and really fun to give and to get. Really wanted to share it with you, even though it's a little bit more complicated. But look at that, gorgeous. And this last one, again, fairly simple, but you can just make so much with just play paper and some pens. It's insane. But I thought this was a very fun idea, especially if you like to game or stuff like that, the very pixel art thing. I thought it was a good idea. So there you go. Everything is linked down below, so don't forget to check it out. I think you should have plenty of ideas of DIYs to make with paper or maybe some cardboard. I did not have many cardboard, but okay. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I hope I will see you in my next video.